Hey everyone, IZZY and MJ from Endless RV, and we're approaching the end of the 2024 Florida RV Super Show, and we do this every year because these shows, there's a different vibe every year per se. Things change, and this year is no different, so we'll give you a quick recap of what we saw at the show.
So number one is the crowds. So it seemed that each day was starting very slowly. And then by midday, it really started to pick up and the crowds were bigger. And what we're thinking is that the beginnings of each of these days at the show were pretty cold.
We also had a cold week.
Yeah, except today. Today's the perfect day. So we're thinking that a lot of people may have been just waiting for that sun to come out or a little warmer temperatures. But the crowd seemed pretty normal, as they, typical for this show.
Yeah, like MJ said, relatively large crowds, but definitely after noon, like 12 after. We get here in the morning. Usually the weather's nice by like 10, 11 o'clock. It's super crowded, but I don't know if you can see right now, we're kind of on the outskirts. We're still in the show here. There's not many people walking around here.
Not
but
back here, yeah.
As you get toward the center of the show, there's definitely more people. So let's move on to the next thing, guys, is going to be weather. I know you touched on this lightly. Weather is not too good this year. Now, we have a beautiful day.
Perfect.
Beautiful day today, but it's definitely been better years. Last year was really nice, and it's just been a little bit cold, kind of overcast, drizzle, rain, except for today.
But today is sunny and 70, and it's snowing at home, so we're thoroughly enjoying this before we have to leave.
And then tomorrow is going to be in the 50s here.
Tomorrow is going to be cold,
it's
yeah.
For Floridians, they don't like that.
This week seemed to just be a bad week for the show. The whole country seemed to be in the cold part of the jet stream. So, but today definitely, but it was doable because a lot of times if the shows are too hot, it's a little tough. Perfect week for dogs to come to the show. We saw a ton of dogs because it is not hot for them. So we saw a lot of cute little pups. Number 3. Now, we have done videos many times on things to know about the show, and we've always said, we'd bring our own food and that kind of thing.
Which we did again this year.
We did bring our own food because it can be very expensive, and the choices really aren't super healthy or things that we're looking to eat. We saw actually this year a bunch of added food trucks, new trucks with a lot of things that we could actually eat, and we were online waiting to get some, and somebody came up to us, one of our subscribers, he said, "Hey, you're breaking your own rule." I said, "Yes, we did, because all of these new trucks were here." So we got some Asian noodles and tofu, and it was really good, actually.
Yeah, so not only the Asian truck, these food trucks are actually new for this year. They have the traditional, like we said in the other videos, your fair food, kind of stationary.
Right.
But I think a nice ad where the food trucks, they have all different types. You had Asian, Mexican, and barbecue. There's pizza, rice bowls, ice cream,
donuts,
donut chart,
cookies.
It's pretty awesome. It's still expensive, but they are giving more variety for people to definitely find something in your dietary niche. So let's talk about some RV trends. And again, we see this every year. You have the trend. So a couple of things: Class Bs, overland, still super hot, and then destination models. This is the most we've ever seen at any show. A ton of destination models.
Yes, those seem to be very popular. Seen a lot of trends leaning towards experimenting more with color and types of decor, where some of the exteriors are really using colors that are less than traditional, right? But very, very cool. Decor is even more so becoming more residential looking, more homey in a lot of the RVs that we saw. And I think it's a really nice change or trend.
You're also seeing, of course, more technology in these units, more internet, more solar. A lot of motorhomes are becoming standard with lithium now. So those are a lot of the trends that we've seen, and we're going to continue to see them. And the thing is with the RV industry, like when one company does it and if it's popular, then everybody else starts doing the same thing.
So the next one is pricing. Now, this is 2024. This is not 2021 anymore, or even 22.
22 is bad.
It was. So there is some real competitive pricing out there. We've been speaking to many dealers and manufacturers, and yes, they are agreeing that the prices, they have to be making the prices more competitive.
A couple of things. MSRP on your traditional models, they're still more, but they're not going up as quickly. But what a lot of manufacturers are doing, they're bringing in new floor plans, new models that are more budget friendly. In addition, dealers are cutting prices more than they did. So we've seen a lot of aggressively priced units, and then a lot of improvements to units we're going to talk about a little bit more.
And we're also seeing manufacturers, you're seeing prices that are 50% and more, again, which was unheard of a few years ago. So that's really nice to see for the buyer. If you watch our channel, you know we focus a lot on quality and really hoping that manufacturers do the right thing when it comes to the consumer. We have been looking very carefully at many different types of RVs and manufacturers, and seeing quality is definitely improving in some areas. What we're really noticing is that more budget friendly or RVs that are typically not as expensive, it seems that they're almost kicking it up a notch, trying to give the more expensive manufacturers and brands a run for their money, so to speak.
And on the higher end motorhomes that we've been seeing, I know we did a video on a Tiffin probably a year and a half ago. We'll link it above. Terrible quality we saw in there. We went on quite a few Tiffin motorhomes. Something is going on there. They definitely have improved, maybe because of the slowdown. They have more time to improve, or maybe it just came from the top. Though, listen, guys, we need to improve our game. But even Integra Coach, Newmar, they're all, you see the qualities there. And in some other units, you're just seeing that it's just better build quality per se. At least it looks that way. Now, guys, we didn't, do a 12-hour inspection on this, but just from what we can visually see from a year and a half ago to now, there's definitely a difference.
Right. And what we like too is we spent quite a bit of time this morning speaking with Casey Tubman, who's the president of Newmar, and we were sharing some of our experiences with our Newmar and talking about quality and things. And it's really nice to see a lot of the heads of the manufacturers are fully aware and fully care about the quality, are really taking steps to make sure things head in the right direction.
And they're also trying to improve the technology, improve the materials that they use. So yeah, it's a good thing, and we're happy to see it. So the next one's going to be the people and subscribers. We saw a lot of people and a lot of subscribers during the show.
This is kind of our time to thank you guys. We wandered the show a lot. We went in and off a lot of RVs. We did a meet and greet, and it was standing room, and that shocked us. And we can't tell you guys that are watching how much we appreciate you, how much we thank you for supporting the channel. And it was so great to meet you all. This is why we love the shows, because we get to get out there and put faces to names that we see all the time on our channel. And it's so exciting for us. So if we met you or got to say hi or chat or whatever, take a picture, thank you so much. We really enjoyed it. In the comments below, let us know, were you at the 2024 Florida RV Super Show? What was your experience? Did you experience it the way we did? Let us know in the comments below if you had a good time, what you liked, what you didn't like, and if you agreed with what we said.
If you like videos like this, guys, to the left of us, we'll put our RV news playlist, we'll put our RV newbies playlist, and for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.